We're looking at the housing forecast right now. Some of the fastest growing housing markets are in Brant-Brantford and Norfolk. Kate Broddick from Revel Realty joins us now with what to expect in those areas this spring. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. I actually don't think we've had a call together.
No, we have not, and I'm particularly interested in this one because I grew up in Norfolk County, so I've been watching the house prices there. My parents both live there, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
There's
it's
lots
crazy,
of growth.
isn't it? Yeah, we've definitely seen a major increase in Norfolk County, and that's just all of that overflow coming from Brantford and Brant County, where the prices have literally just exploded. 40% in January increase, which is just unbelievable for the housing market.
Now, is that because the shift, like people moved who couldn't afford in Hamilton, moved to Brantford, Brant County? Now that real estate market's getting crowded, so it's going to Norfolk. Is that how the pattern is working?
I think that's what we're seeing right now. We've always seen such a major overflow from the GTA moving down the highway. Basically, people were driving until they could afford a home, and Brantford was such a hot spot, just being 25 minutes off the highway to Hamilton. And now with Brantford's prices increasing the way that they have, we were a $971,000 average sale in January. We're seeing that overflow now go towards the county, which we're seeing a substantial difference in pricing, but it's still increasing month over month.
So what's the average price right now, say, for Brant County?
In Brantford and Brant County, we have 971,000 as of January stats from BRIA. And
Okay.
in Norfolk County, we're seeing single family homes at over 700,000. That's huge.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. And most of the in Norfolk County especially, most of the homes are single family dwellings.
They are. You don't see a lot of semis or townhouses in Norfolk County. You definitely see a vast majority would be single family homes, but it's a great place to live and it's a great place to raise a family. So I think what we're seeing now is we're seeing that merger from Brantford into the or I guess closer to Norfolk County now, in all the different little cities, right? And they're really booming. Lots of competition happening out there as well.
Yes, because I've overheard, I've heard anecdotally that there are, there are now bidding wars in Simcoe and Port Dover.
Everywhere, Waterford, Simcoe, Port Dover, we're seeing the trends that we've seen over the last several years in Brantford and Brant County head out towards Norfolk. And I mean, as an emerging brokerage, we're actually opening a new team brokerage in Simcoe, which is set to be open for May 1st.
Okay, so what's your advice to people looking in that area then?
We're always telling our buyers we need to have some sort of strategy in order to get into this market. It might not be our forever home. However, when we're looking at average dollar sales and comparables, it is becoming more, I guess, difficult to call these prices. So we're really making sure that they have their solid pre-approvals, their down payments, and we're educating them on the market because in order to get in, you have to be aggressive.
And what kind of I guess the differences of living, I think about living out, I still think of it as out in the country home, right?
Yeah.
Because your internet might not always be as fast. You're not always as close to a grocery store or a hospital, right? Things to consider if you're looking for that rural lifestyle.
Absolutely. But you know what? I think more and more people are becoming fans of it. You know, you get a little bit more property, you're a little bit more
Yep.
spread out. It's not so dense in population. And so you're getting a little more of that quiet country living, which I think people are starting to really love and gravitate towards.
I really miss living out there actually because you know your neighbors, right? And
That's
it's
right.
just a beautiful, beautiful area. Brant and Brant County and Brantford, beautiful areas too. So, okay, so that's the housing market forecast. So get moving, I guess, is your recommendation.
That's right. That's right. And call a real estate professional because you definitely need one to navigate this market.
Okay, thanks, Kate, for your advice this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.